Hi, I'm Roamy. Today I'm going to show you how to use the Beco 8 carrier to carry an older child facing inwards. So here I've got the Beco 8 carrier and I've adjusted it so it's in the wider setting here. So I've undone the poppers and they're in the wider setting. The demo doll that I'm going to be using today is around about 9 months old, so it'll likely be on the wider setting. So once baby's got too big for the narrow setting, this is the setting we'll use. So I'm going to fold the edge of the carrier over and do the waistband up. You can swivel it to the front if you find that easier and clip it together. Then I'm going to swivel it back round and you've got tighteners on either side. You've got one here and one here. So tighten them up so the carrier is sitting snug but not uncomfortably so. You've got the lumbar support in the back like that. So make sure that's sitting nicely in the centre of your back. Now not everybody likes using the lumbar support, so if you don't like it you can take it off. So play about with both and see what you prefer. Carrier height, depends on the size of your torso and how big your baby is as to where you want to carry, where you want to sit the carrier. Generally for most women they find putting it on their hips is the most comfortable place, particularly with an older baby. But if you've got a longer torso or you're a lot taller, then you may find wearing it a little bit higher. But play about with different heights and see what works best for you and baby. I've got the straps undone, so I'm going to be doing them crossing. So they're all ready, so I'm now going to pick up my baby. So you're going to carry your child with their legs wrapping around you like this, and if you can manage to hold them with their bottom lower than their knees, that's great. Okay, so sit them evenly over the carrier, hold them with one hand and then slide your hand under the base of the fabric and bring it up over their bottom and back so you're holding them with the material. Their arms can be inside or outside. I'll leave them in for now, but I'll show you bringing them out later. Take one strap and put it over your shoulder. Hold baby with the other hand and put the other strap over the other shoulder. You're now going to reach round with one hand and take hold of the strap on the opposite side, like this. You're going to pull the strap straight down to hold the strap in place and then bring it around and feed it through the elastic and into the clip, like that. Now you can now tighten this one up, so you can either pull backwards on this one or you can reach this strap here and pull it forwards, whichever you find easier. Once you've got that one nice and secure, swap hands so you're holding baby with the other hand and do exactly the same with the other side. So you're going to reach round, find the strap, bring it straight down to hold baby nice and secure, bring it round, feed it through the elastic and clip it in like that. I'm just bringing baby's hand out the way, and then again you can tighten it up by pulling backwards on there or pulling diagonally on the one here, whichever you find easier. So the most important thing with an older child in a carrier is they're held nice and securely. This will stop it from pulling on your shoulders and also ensure that there's no way they're coming out. So to check that, if you hold them in your arms, check. If you need to lift them, then tighten it up a little bit. So if you feel they're a bit loose and you need to lift them, just tighten up a little bit on these. The other way you can check is you can rest your hand on the back of their head and just gently lean forwards and check their body doesn't pull away from you. You want to ensure the carrier sits no higher than the nape of their neck and no lower than their armpits. So if they do want to have arms out, that's absolutely fine. You can bring one arm out over here and the other arm over there, or they may want to have one in, one out. But make sure the carrier doesn't go any lower than their armpits so they're still held nice and securely. Position wise, check the fabric is fitting from one knee pit to the other, so you've got an even amount of leg on either side. If you need to, you can slide your hands inside and just adjust baby one way or the other as needed. Check the fabric doesn't go any wider than their knees, so you want it to fit from one knee pit to the other but no wider, so their lower leg should be able to swing freely. If it is a little bit wide, put it back to the narrower position for now until it will fit and their lower legs can swing freely. Ideally you want their bottom to be lower than their knees. If they're a little bit straight, just take your hands inside and give a little tilt to curve their bottom around and bring their knees up, and that will bring them into a nice comfortable ergonomic position. That's basically it for carrying your baby facing in on the wider setting. To take them out, you're just going to reverse what you've done. So take the clip on one side with your arm around baby and unclip and thread it back through the elastic. Hold baby with the other hand, unclip and bring it back through the elastic. Then bring one strap over one shoulder and hold your baby and the other one over the other shoulder. And then you can bring them out of the carrier. You can then either leave it around your waist until you're ready to use it again, or take it off. And that's how to use the Beco 8 carrier facing inwards with an older child.